Greetings, Darian Jin here, or Corlane, depending on where you're following me from. I'm Darian Jin over at both both Custom Sabers Shop and Saberforge over at Ultra Sabers. Here with a review of my latest acquisition. In this case, this video won't be going up over on Saberforge because this isn't an Ultra Saber. For the longest time, I have wanted Darth Revan's lightsaber. This is the Saberforge Reborn. I picked it up in the standard all silver finish so I can do my own weathering on it later on down the road.
Saberforge, code metal.
I've picked it up with the purple blade. As you can see, it's fairly bright, but it is really quiet compared to my Ultra Saber sabers. All in all, though, I mean, it's fairly sensitive. In fact, if you end a swing suddenly, it's more likely to come up with the clash sound. It's fairly well balanced, although it's got a lot more weight into the blade. The grip is more comfortable. Single hand grip is actually up here over the activation switch. It's put together fairly well. I do have a slight complaint with the fact that these pieces, as expected, you know, they are attached with screws, but the only screws are at this end. There's literally nothing but the lip here really holding these into place. And when I was swinging it outside earlier with my grip down here, I could actually feel them move just a little. Not a big negative, just something to keep in mind should you decide to get one of these. As far as screen accuracy, as far as accuracy goes, well, technically speaking, Revan isn't canon. Revan is from the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic and Old Republic computer games. And this saber was seen most recently in the Shadows of Revan expansion. Now, this does come with a custom blade plug, which is designed to simulate the actual emitter in Revan's saber. Of course, I'm going to be displaying it with the blade in, so this will get set aside. Now, I'm happy to have finally gotten this. But there's a story that goes with that too, and it's a cautionary tale. When I ordered this back on June the 10th, they were showing a lead time of 4 to 8 weeks. This was not on back order, so I figured, okay, they're saying 4 to 8 weeks, so I'll expect it in 8 weeks. Well, week 9 rolled around, and I still had not seen or heard anything from Saberforge. Now, this being the case, I went ahead and emailed them, essentially asking where, for a progress report. They emailed me back 4 days later. It might have been 2 days later, but still. And informed me that there had been a problem with the switch, and they'd had to make a new one. Yes, I said they had to. They said they had to make a new one. All the components were there now, and I needed to allow an additional 10 to 20 working days for them to finish my saber. I got the shipping notice on this day 17 of those 20 days. Now, it actually arrived yesterday, but I wasn't home, so I went to pick it up at the post office. And it was well packaged. I'm not happy with the customer service side. Mostly because in the case of a delay like that, I work in customer service. And when a delay like that happens from us, parts being late getting shipped to us or whatever, we actually let our customers know this is happening. Saberforge made no attempt to contact me prior to my contacting them. So a negative there. It is an excellent saber, although quiet compared to Ultra Sabers. I mean, even I've got a couple up there with the Ultra Saber's Durinium pommel on them that are louder than this thing. And that what you heard earlier was at full charge. Now, it does come standard with the kill key and in-hilt recharge. I didn't pay any extra for that. But while I like how the saber looks, I like how the saber feels, I'm looking forward to, in a few weeks, being able to do a side-by-side comparison between this and the new Ultra Saber's Butcher. At that point, I'll probably get into more detail as to which one's better at what and whatever. But that closes out this review.